All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I used to have a series here, a playlist. I don't do them too much anymore. It used to be called Is This You? Some of you might remember them if you've been around a while, where I just ask the universe what it wants to tell one of my viewers. This could technically be that, but I'm doing it as a 3 quick card, the bottom card with me, because I think it applies to more than one person. I think it applies to a good 10, 20, maybe 30% of you. All right? So, that said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, for sure, right now, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, so whenever the hell you find it, you're meant to find it. So, I did a pre-shuffle. I said, what do you want to tell my viewers, right? What do you want to talk about? This is a very specific message, but again, I think it's for about 30% of you. If it's not for you, I'm sorry. But at least I'm entertaining sometimes. I feel entertaining today. I don't know why. Why do I feel? Anyway, I'm asking a bird why I feel entertaining. Anyway, here we go. When I pulled on this, I asked to pull in specifically Archangel Michael energy. Archangel Michael is truth and healing. I damn near shit myself when I pull. I do this all the time. I forget that I have this way of talking to the universe. We got this thing, the universe and I. We always have since I was about 4 years old. And here's the thing. 9 wands crossed by 3 wands. Somebody's watching you. Okay, now this could play out any number of ways. Okay, they're hiding a little bit, sure. A little bit behind a wall, peeking through cracks, casing you out, whatever it is. This is primarily an energy for somebody who thinks that their person is gone, forgotten about them, not thinking about them, not even there anymore. I'm just watching tarot readings because it's better than what's on TV, or I don't have anything to do, or I have slow internet and this is the only thing that'll play. Whatever the case is, no, okay? Somebody's watching you. Now it applies if you think they are, that's fine, you're right, okay? Somebody is seriously watching you. I mean, can't take their mind off of you. Queen of Wands, heavy attraction, heavy. Now here's where my mind started to get blown a little bit. There's Archangel Michael's sword of truth. As I dug a little deeper, I said I pulled on Archangel Michael energy. There's his sword right there, Ace of Swords. It's true. You're about to find out. They're about to slip up. And you're going to see that I'm right. Okay? Or that the universe is right. One or the other. They're about to slip up. There's something about to happen here. There's a reconciliation that's coming. The energy is reconciling. What does that mean? It's like we used to say back in the old days, we reconcile our checkbook, right? You go back in, you add it up, you make sure that the balances match and all that. The energy is reconciling itself here, all right? Because somebody is watching you. They're keeping the high ground. They're casing you out. 7 of Wands right there. And here's where I shat myself again. There's Archangel Michael. Bookending himself on Temperance, bookending the 9 of Wands. All right? Again, this person here this is a very quiet energy. All right? It's a very quiet energy. They could just be thinking about you. Don't freak out and start looking out your window. I don't want to make anybody paranoid. But this is, again, we keep getting this message that this is not over. It is not even close to over. And I'm going to say something very weird, okay? And just go with me on it, all right? This slip up on their part, okay, where I say there's a reconciling of the energy. It has something to do with a cat or a black cat. And that cat, I swear to God, that's the only thing I was drawn to on this card when I initially saw it. And I don't know what it is. Perhaps it's a sign from the universe. Look for well, don't look for it. It'll find you. But it's something to do with a cat, okay? And I don't mean your cat. I mean a random ass cat, all right? I don't know what it means. I have no idea. You will when it happens, okay? Maybe your person has a black cat. I don't know, all right? I'm just telling you. I said it was crazy. I'm always honest. I say it's crazy. Even I think it's crazy for me to say that. Argued with the universe before I hit the record button. I'm not going to talk about the cat. The fickle old gal's like, yeah, you are. Okay. Fine. I'm going to shuffle the deck. Let's do 3 cards and a bottom card on this. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're still there. I know you think they're long gone. Okay? Or you think they're not, or whatever. It's still there. You're still a thing. whatever that means. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card on that pre-shuffle, and do not pull on that cat. I don't want anything about the cat. I'm already embarrassed I said anything about the cat. Doesn't have to be a black cat. Something to do with a cat. The bottom card, it is your divine masculine. It is this emperor energy in the environment. The environmental energy around you is this person, whoever this is, okay? Now, for some of you, look, the same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. This is a general reading. I'm not pulling on the soulmate cycle here. I'm basically just having a chat with the frequency of Archangel Michael energy. This could be your boss watching you, right? Okay, fine. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But somebody's watching you. You're not doing anything funny in the work bathroom, are you? All right, because they got cameras in there. They don't tell you, but they got them in there. You know, people always put little things in places. They got tiny little cameras now. I tell you what, for someone, that's the truth. But it's this energy right here. That's the environmental energy. Around it, it's hidden. And look, you want proof? Look, crossing it is the high priestess. The epitome of hidden energy. Hidden in the shadows. Right? Maybe watching that bathroom video. I don't know. I'm not saying that's the case. I have no idea. All right, save it for home. You know, save it for home. All right, three cards here. Ace of Cups, holding on to a lot of love. Holding on to a lot. Whatever you're doing in that work bathroom, they like it. No, they're holding on to a lot of love here. For most of you, this is their runner or a soulmate from the past, the way past. Something that you think is buried, dead, done, and gone. Okay, Ace of Cups, we'll go more. You know I clarify these. It's not just 3 cards. It's already been more than 3 cards, for fuck's sake. Center card, crossed by the Emperor, my hidden Emperor. The Knight of Cups. Jesus, come on. I can't make this stuff up. I mean, why am I even here? It's crazy. I could just do a silent movie and just drop the cards down and you got it, okay? The base energy is this hidden Emperor, hidden, right there, hidden Emperor, masculine energy, someone who was too chicken to approach you. Yeah, they've been holding back a lot. And they're literally in the energy itself. They're being encouraged to go towards you. They're coming towards you. There's a reconciliation in the energy. So whoever this is, this could be your runner. This could be another soulmate that's got a thing. It is a soulmate energy. I can tell you that. All right. So even if it's the work thing I was talking about, okay, which by the way, save it for home, like I said. Even if it's that, and your boss is watching the videos, your boss is falling in love with you while they're watching the videos. Okay, so whatever the case is going on, you got it going on with whatever you're doing there. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. All right? You're bringing this energy forward. This cup is starting to flow. Because there comes a point where we'll call it spying. All right? It could be dreaming about you, it could be thinking about you, it could be physical spying. There comes a point where that's not enough, right? It's why people... There's 2 separate scenarios of it. There's one scenario where you can have the person. And then sort of Archangel Michael energy, that temperance energy comes in and you go and you come to your senses and you're like, well, I can actually have this person. Why don't I just approach and try? Over time, the spire, the peeper, if you will, works up the nerve to come and talk to you. On the other side of it, it gets more devil energy, like celebrities that have obsessed fans and things like that. They can't really have the celebrity. So they go a little batshit crazy, and the next thing you know, you hear about it on TMZ, or there's some kind of court case. I know. Police were called to, you know, like that. All right? So those are the 2 sides of it. This side feels like somebody who can approach you. All right? And they're working up the nerve a bit. Archangel Michael, there's a lot of angel energy around. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you can have it. You're making them feel good. They are not gone. I can tell you, and that's been coming up in the readings, like I said, in the soulmate cycle. It Ain't Over is one of my most common titles lately, even in a recent cure for cancer, and those are all signs readings. So everybody should be watching those. What's red with the Ace of Cups? Jesus. What did I tell you? 7 cups. All right? It's what I just described. As the cup starts to flow, As the love starts to grow, I'm sorry about the rhyme, it just happened by accident. As the love starts to grow, okay, people start thinking, yeah, maybe I can have it. Maybe I can. They start looking at ways to maybe come in and all that kind of stuff. There is an energy of confusion being generated here within this person, however. All right? All right. Okay. All right. What's hidden? Hidden. They're still there. All right. So if you already know that, that's fine. They're working up the nerve to approach. And we know that I've talked about it as Mercury moves into Aries later in the month, right? We'll start to see some movement and things like that. The mid-month reading I'm going to do tomorrow should be off the hook. All right, and then there's the Q2 reading for 2023, which is coming on Monday. That's going to be off the hook too, I think. But I think it's going to be a little smoother. Seems, I don't know. My voice softens when I talk about the Q2 reading. So my voice reflects the energy. But you hear my voice in this reading, right? I'm very animated, aren't I? Yeah, this person's into you. You're still a thing. All right, now let's find out. Let's find out. Let's pull on the Ace of Cups. Let me move some cards around here. Let's talk to the witches. All right, let's cut the witches first. Everybody block your nose. I got to cut the witches. It's our new saying for fart around here. So, all right. Okay. Yeah. There's the Empress randomly at the bottom after the cut. There's the Emperor. Listen, there's an attraction here. I saw that with the Queen of Wands. I don't know what the fuck the cat has to do with anything. The universe made me say it. All right? You could blame that on the fickle old gal. I don't know. You know. I have no idea. I still feel stupid for saying it. I feel like one of those readers that says it's somebody with brown hair and blue eyes. It's all bullshit. Okay? It's all complete. But the cat isn't bullshit. It has something to do with something. I don't know what, though. I can't pinpoint it for this many people. Let's pull on the Ace of Cups because they're getting excited by whatever's going on, by what they're seeing when they think about you, working up the nerve to come toward, which flows, which is exactly how this type of energy flows. If you can have the person, you start to feel like you can when the energy gets just right, and you start to work out ways to go get it. All right, that Knight of Cups is moving. It's starting to move anyway, just like this is starting to flow. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Tell me about this. Tell me about this. And if you are that person in the work bathroom, whatever the hell you're doing in there, well, keep doing it. That's fine. I mean, I guess. But you're being watched. All right. I know. Even the bird know. And he a Pisces, you know. He just agreed with me. He shook his head yes and went, huh. Yeah, I know. All right. It's fine. Sometimes you just can't wait till you get home, I guess. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully you don't work in a restaurant, though. Anyway, Ace of Cups is crossed by the Ten of Swords. It's killing them. Well, okay, there's two energies here. The environmental energy around all this love that's welling up, right? The emotions are starting to flow. The environmental energy around it, like the air, you know. What does the room smell like? The room smells like, it smells like teen spirit. No, it smells like this has to stop. Is kind of the message that's here. In other words, while they're lurking around and hiding, they feel stupid for doing that. Okay, they start to feel really dumb. And in fact, I didn't point it out, but the Page of Swords was at the bottom of this deck when I first picked it up. And that's a very disappointing energy. Somebody feels small. They feel stupid doing it. And it's an energy of it needs to stop. This is a 10. It resets. It moves to that Ace of Swords that was in the pre-shuffle. There is a reconciliation. Either they slip up, right, and you catch them spying, or catch them there, or find out that they're there somehow for something they say, or whatever. It could play out 100 different ways. You get bit by a cat, and you go, oh my God, Steve was right. Damn it. While you're at the doctor getting your shots, you're nattering on about the cat and some guy named Steve and the cat bite, and they end up locking you up in the psych ward for 24 hours because, you know, I don't know what they're talking about, that kind of. So be careful about that. I don't mention me out there in public. But at the end of the day here, it's an energy of this has to stop. It has to stop. Maybe it's wrong that they're watching. Maybe they feel stupid for it. I don't know what's on top. Yeah, the King of Wands. It just keeps coming up. It just keeps coming up. You're driving somebody crazy. What drives the King of Wands crazy more than anything else? Because this is a lot of ego and pride, right? We call him the Burger King, got to have it their way. What drives this king crazy more than anything else is something they can't have. right? This is the same energy behind either scenario I gave you. Either you are someone they can have and they come to their senses and go, I'm going to go get it. Or this is the same energy that causes the police to be called out to some poor celebrity's house because somebody went batshit crazy. Same thing. This energy right here, whatever you're doing is driving them nuts. Okay? It is. All right. There is an attraction here. There is. And in this case, this is kind of a king of action here. I get that off of this Knight of Cups. He's not always a king of action. The King of Wands doesn't always take action. In fact, he's the runner in our soulmate cycle. The opposite of taking action. But that's for a specific reason. In this case here, you're getting somebody really excited when they think about you. It's probably in part because your energy is growing. Right? You're raising your vibration. We had the Empress, didn't we? There was an Empress somewhere. I think it was at the bottom of this after I cut the cards. But again, that's very exciting energy. What's the center card? It's red with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords here at the bottom. The Queen of Pentacles. One of the finest energies of the Empress I was just talking about. What's driving the King of Wands crazy? That you're not chasing them. That you seem like you're doing fine. That everything's going great. You're not even paying. A lot of you watching right now, for the 30% of you that this is for, a good number of you don't even think this person's there. You don't even consider it anymore. That they even think about you, that you're even a thing. Okay, and that reflects in this energy, because I always say she got everything she needs. She's fine. She's not waiting on anybody, nothing like that. This energy reflects that. And this King of Wands feels this has to stop, also feels this is over. That was the other energy around the Ten of Swords. And they can't have it because now the emotions are flowing. Now they got to figure out how to save this thing. All right? And why are the emotions flowing? Well, have you been paying attention to my readings? Didn't I pull a reading about Mercury and Pisces? Didn't we talk about that? Right? Did you watch the Saturn reading? Did you watch the full moon reading? Then you know exactly why this reading's coming out like this. But somebody here watching this doesn't think that their person is still there, or sometimes you get down and they're not this and that too much time has passed, any kind of thing like that. No, it's as strong as it ever was. In fact, it's growing. All right, what's red with the King of Wands? What? Yeah, the Hanged Man. He's just there. They're just there. All right, from a lofty perspective, they're just sitting there ready to pounce. All right, this in the animal deck. This deck over here is a fruit bat. Right? It's a big bat. And it's got a 40-inch. It's a bat the size of a raven. Okay, can we be honest here? It's a big bat. It's getting ready to pounce. The eyes are lit up in that deck. All right. This is that same energy. In this deck, it's the raven. Speaking of which, the raven chewing the rope here. Okay, something here. Somebody here can't take it anymore. This has to stop. That Ten Swords energy. And this Ten Swords backs up that Ace of Swords from the pre-shuffle. Now, I'm curious. I don't know if I'll get an answer. So, there you go. All right. I'm going to pull on the Seven of Cups in a second. But there you go. They're there. You are. It was clear as day. And that pre-shuffle, I asked specifically for Archangel Michael energy. I got Archangel Michael's sword and Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael was bookending that fucking Nine of Wands crossed by the Three of Wands. Okay? Which is, you're being watched. All right? And I got a hidden Emperor here. I mean, they're there. They're still there. You're still a thing. You're driving them crazy, whatever you're doing. Whatever it is. Whatever they're seeing or whatever they think they see. They might just be thinking and dreaming about you, and that is enough to drive them crazy. Why? Because you're obviously reflecting his Empress energy. I had the Empress randomly here, and I have this. This tells the story. This behavior, the Queen of Pentacles, drives the King of Wands nuts. That's why a lot of times in readings and stuff, they'll tell you, shift your attention away from the runner and it'll bring them right to you, kind of a thing. Yeah, because the runners are all King of Wands, and quite frankly, the Queen of Pentacles, that's you now. You're reflecting is this. This behavior drives them nuts. You're not chasing. You seem to be doing great. What the fuck's going on? That kind of thing. It does tend to make the person that shows up a little less gallant than the Knight of Cups and a little more pissy. Like a Knight of Cups who's having a rough day. All right? You know? But yeah. Okay, Seven of Cups. I don't know what I'm going to get here. I'm going to pull on it anyway. I'm a glutton. Whatever. Seven of Cups. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. What is happening with the Seven of Cups? What is it? Look, I mean, I could phrase it as looking at options, but I could also phrase it, there's a lot of confusion here. The King of Wands also can't figure out this energy, whoever this energy belongs to, can't figure out why they even give a shit. But they do. It's so fucking strong. It's almost an obsession. All right? Oh, man, it's crazy. Okay. I don't know what's going on in that work bathroom, but man. All right, here we go. Seven of Cups. Why is it here? So, Three of Cups. They're looking at ways to approach you. I mean, it just keeps coming up that way. The Three of Cups is a celebration energy, but we can sometimes read this card as somebody wants to go out. Somebody wants to go out with you. Somebody wants to celebrate. Absolutely. They're totally. But within all of this is a lot of confusion, and it's because of this ego stuff. They need to put the ego down and come crawling to you. That's what they need to do, because you're not going to go toward them. You're growing. You're this and that. All right. What's on top? Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles crossing this Three of Cups. I took a quick look. Yeah. Somebody needs... that's the confusion. This is a liberation energy. Somebody need to break free from that. The Eight of Pentacles here, they're trying to distract themselves, but they can't. Eight of Pentacles on top of Seven Cups that's part of the confusion energy too. Trying to distract themselves, trying to work, trying to do anything. This also backs up my what are you doing in the work bathroom thing. That is true. There is at least one person watching who's doing some naughty things in the work bathroom. Save it for when you get home, okay? Unless you like being watched, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's there. All right. But it's just for one of you. There's thousands of you watching. Don't worry if it's not you. If it is you, you know, whatever, knock yourself. Whatever you're doing must be fucking hot, because this is hot. All right? Hot. Ow. You know, ow. Right here, Eight of Pentacles. This is just somebody trying to really, mostly, for most of you, it's somebody trying to distract themselves, and that's what's causing all the confusion. You've got love growing, these cups, very strong, okay? And they're trying to find ways to come in and trying to whatever, and they're trying to also distract themselves from it. I would love to say they're trying to work on themselves, because it's on parallel with with the King of Wands here. I don't see that. I don't, that energy isn't here, okay? Let's just be honest. Center card, red with the Three of Cups, the Magician. Yep, something's going to change here. Something's going to change. In a puff of smoke, right? This person shows up and tells you something emotional. Okay? That's as clear as I can. It's as clear as day. I don't have any more information on the cat. I'm sorry. What's red with the eight of Pentacles? The Fool. It's two energies. One quite literal. This person's being a fool. Okay? They're being a complete fool. It's foolish to try to distract themselves from this Ace of Cups, which is turning into a raging river. Okay, when the base energy is this is already moving. All right. The other energy around this here, it backs up the puff of smoke. This is somebody here who just, like this guy at work right here, trying to distract himself. Just can't. He just says, "Ah, fuck it." And they reach out, and it backs up what I said about the Knight of Cups. It's not really a gallant knight showing up. It's somebody under the energy of, fuck it, I'm going in. You know, it's not exactly what you want, but it is. The Knight of Cups is here because it is love based. Okay, let's pull on him. What the hell, we're here, right? Yeah. All right. Let's do one card and a crossing card. So I'll put a crossing card on it and one forward card, and we'll see. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. All right. You already told us who the Knight of Cups is. All right. So at the end of the day, they're still there. I know there's a lot of you that come here that think that they're not, and it's not, you know, and I'm just, I want to hear about these new soulmates. Great, do that. Do that. Keep growing. Keep putting out this energy. You're driving this King of Wands batshit crazy. All right? And make it, it's a real, if I had to sum this up, it's a what they could have had, you know, kind of a thing. But there's a lot of love growing here as they stay in the energy field. And that tends to make people start to come to their senses. A lot of angel energy here, and try to figure out ways to come in. I think they figure out a way and then distract themselves from it and then can't, and then just say, oh, fuck it, and show up. Okay? We'll find out. We'll see what else the universe wants to tell us about the Knight of Cups. Or maybe the cat. Maybe the cat will show back up. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with the kitty cat. Well, at the end of the day, the base energy is the Knight of Cups. The universe says they're going to make a move. You're going to know the energy is reconciling. I got 4 Wands and the 6 of Cups. Both want to come out crossing this card. All right. It is someone from the past returning energy. And the 4 of Wands, there's a new start coming here. All right. There's the potential for it to be stable. And I said they want to take you out. Right. I don't mean mafia style. I mean they want to go out with you. Right? Well, they would want to marry you. It's the same kind of energy, the same frequency sort of a thing, right? It's somebody who wants something with you. Again, if it's that work bathroom thing, they like what they're seeing and they'd like to see it in person, okay? But at the end of the day, they'd like to see you in person. What's on top? Yeah, the King of Cups. I can't fight this feeling anymore. It's my King of Cups who's running out of land, running out of excuses. I hope the little shell throne floats, motherfucker, because it's running out of time. All right, it's building. This shows that it's building. The tide's coming in. It's time to tell someone how you feel. This could be a boss. This could be your runner soulmate. This could be whoever you think might have a thing for you at work or out there in the world. Right? Maybe there's somebody who keeps making an excuse to come over to your desk. This comes up in the singles reads a lot. This type of energy. Right? You know, somebody making an excuse to come over and talk to you a lot or partner with you at work and stuff like that. Duh, what do you think they want? You know, that kind of thing. They're going to have to open up here at some point. The energy, they're leaning towards it because this has grown all powerful and it's building. So, you're being watched. Take it how you want to take it. Take it how it resonates. All right? Maybe you were sitting around wondering, geez, I wonder if that runner's even still there. I'm watching all these damn tarot readings, and I don't even know if they're still there. Okay? Still are. May not pop in the 3D as much as they used to, but you are a thing. You will be a thing. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you will still be a thing for that runner in particular. All right? Absolutely. And in the present case, this King of Wands, which generally represents the runners in the soulmate cycle, but again, this is general, so it could be anything. Nothing pisses off the King of Wands more than the Queen of Pentacles, right? It's someone he'd like to bang, but they don't seem interested. They don't seem like they're doing anything. And the great irony is, if the Queen of Wands did approach, the Queen of Pentacles, did approach the King of Wands, well, he'd just try to, in a fit of ego, would probably reject the Queen of Pentacles just because she looks like she got everything she needs and she's fine, right? The King of Wands doesn't like to stick their neck out too much. Now, they go for low-hanging fruit. They go for things that, they know they can get, things that stroke their ego, not things that might hurt it. He knows he can't keep up with this, but he also knows he wants it, and he can't stop thinking about it. There is a borderline obsession here. Now, we don't have a devil to show us that, and I don't have any deception cards. I don't have a 7 of Swords. That tells me they're well aware that this love is growing. They're well aware that they're fucked at this point, right? It's like an addiction at this point. It's like someone says, no, I don't have an addiction to such and such, so they try to quit, and then they keep doing it, and then they try to quit, and then they keep doing it, and in one of these keep doing it times, they say, oh God, I'm screwed. I'm fucked, aren't I? It's like that. That's where they're at with this. You've become some sort of obsessive addiction for them in some way. They like this energy. They like the way it makes them feel. They won't admit it, but they like it. All right? That's your reading. Stay tuned tomorrow for the mid-month. Should be very interesting. All signs mid-month reading on Monday. I'm going to pull the Q2 reading. And see, my voice gets nice and mellow when I talk about it. Why is that? I can't wait to find out. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Okay? If I help one person with this, especially the bathroom person, then fine. I've done my job. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.